I hope you are all ready for war, because this time it will happen. But no war has happened without a decent pretext for it. And we were just informed today, the 19th of October 1885, that just a few days ago, at least one rock was thrown at the Dutch consulate in Cairo. And at least one person had to clean up the mess for 30 minutes. And this is not acceptable. We need to invade them to protect Dutch interests. And I'm also pretty sure that someone threw a newspaper on our lawn. I mean, that's littering. That's litter. We cannot accept this. We need to go to war right now, and we will do so. Declare war. Actually, Scrum for Africa is the worst one. Let's go for establish protectorate. Annex Egypt by establishing a protectorate over them. Will our allies join us? Sweden will accept. Bosnia-Herzegovina will accept. Everyone will accept, actually. Even Austria-Hungary. Okay, but we will not call them in because we don't want to have their influence over here. I'm pretty sure most of the Egyptian troops are down here. And we will be prepared here. We have Adrian von Wesenauer. Let's see if he's the best one that we can do. There we go. And it will be a randomly selected one there. Ruben van Renesse. He has bad morale for our troops, but he's also pretty good at attack and everything like that. And he will go over here. We have Casper Fabius. Actually, this seems a bit dangerous with this configuration to move about. We will split that in half and have two 21,000 men. And here we have Adrian. He was, not promoted, but he was put under this command instead. And the 21,000 men will try to help the Dutch in Dutch Africa. I mean, Belgians in Belgian Africa. In this way, we will wait and see if the enemy shows up. We have two armies that we can use. Both of them will suffer over here. But we will... Okay, we won't wait. Nothing is happening. There's only two supply limit over there. Or attrition that we are suffering. Hendrik Engel's fleet will go over here to the Palestinian coast to transfer over the second army, which is a pretty bad name for an army, because it's, lacks any kind of flavor. We are also recruiting a lot of troops over here in Sokoto, or formerly known... Let's just call it Nigeria. We will invent the name Nigeria for it. Can't really call it Sokoto Caliphate now, can we? That was the independent nation over there. And those will be tasked with taking out Bornu Empire and Dendi before it's too late. Those are some of the few ones that are still left standing. Now with Ashanti falling. I like that Dutch colonial Africa started in Sekondi and now has nothing to do with Sekondi. Which is pretty terrible. There we have 33,000 men coming around. We'll quell the this map is just, or this plan is just being annoying. There we go. We have successfully managed to quell all assaults over here. I don't think the Egyptians actually have too much to... They only have 30 brigades all of a sudden. They have lost a lot in the war against Belgium. Belgium, who are now our trusted ally and friend. And see, that was my plan all along, to have them as friends and allies, to be friends and happy together. And, watch movies and stuff like that. That's what I wanted to do with them. The entire time. It's true. It's not. We move up along the Nile. And here we actually have a hussar who needs to be with someone. You can be with these guys in Khartoum. I always loved Khartoum. As in, I've never been to the city, but the name is awesome. It's a really cool name. Okay, let's take out the rebellions over here and then go to Alexandria, which is a very important city. I mean, Cairo has 500,000 people in it. Holy shit. How much is... just for a comparison, how much does Rome have? Rome... Oh, they actually have 636,000. It's basically a Paris. What's our biggest city? It's gotta be Amsterdam, right? 167,000 people. And in Stockholm, 98. Berlin, 300. That's actually not too bad. And Munich, that's quite a lot. Okay, so Germany is doing fairly well on the population front. Catalonia, Barcelona, not too bad either, I gotta say. Madrid. I mean, Spain hasn't really been the one to have one mega city like France has always had Paris as their centralized city going around. Spain hasn't really had that. Spain has been a bit more divided, I believe, if I remember my history correctly. Either way, things are going very well, indeed. Have troops been raised over here? Not yet, but it's working on it. Catalonia wants an alliance, sure. We will ally with Catalonia. Spain is now a constitutional monarchy again, so Carlos Spain is no more. I actually really love what happened with Morocco, because Morocco used to have all of this, and Spain all of that. I got Morocco, and they had to give up Tangiers, where no one lives anymore. Presumably because they threw out all the Spanish people. And there's a crisis going on at the moment. Southern Macedonia. I hope that someone helps Greece, and it's Russia helping Greece. What will the German Empire do? They're leaning towards the United Kingdom, and both of them leaning towards the United Kingdom, so nothing will happen. What is interesting though is that the German Empire is no longer allied to, UK, which will make any assault on the UK more likely to happen, at least less devastating. Okay, we have Cairo now, and we will take Alexandria. Let's take Giza. It's more important. Everyone lives over here, and then along Nile. Where is that's Luxor? Oh, it's also a very cool name. Very cool name. There's a lot of cool names in this region. But we have now all the army techs done. Let's go for some things in Navy. Because I'm predicting a war against the British erupting sooner or later. The Rooms Catholique. They are Catholics of the Room? Or Roman Catholics. That seems more likely. But Room Catholics they're also fun. Speed things up. I was expecting more assistance from Egyptians. I am very disappointed. Very disappointed. Oh, come on, British Empire. What the hell are you trying to do with my nation? Or at least my constituencies. France has swallowed up that part over there, so it's only the Bornu Empire that's left. It's one of the few nations that are actually standing here. Can we even... Liberia is not part of the scramble for Africa. Perhaps you should play as Liberia someday. That seems interesting. African minor. Crew. Who are the crew? Afro-American. Is so few Afro-Americans? Didn't know that. I thought it would be more substantial. Okay, everyone is gathering over there. But I don't think we will help out. I apologize, Mossy. I don't really care much for Spain or Portugal. They don't really matter too much in my book, but just the amount of... Spain, they might have... They only have 3 ships, actually. Does Portugal have any ships? They have 53, so 53 ships is not a lot. They probably have a pretty bad technology as well for the ships. 7 out of 30. And the British have 12 out of 30. So while we are having better technology than all of them, the British fleet is actually pretty darn small. Holy shit. What is happening to the world? Could we go into this war and win? I mean, we're already winning against the Egyptians. It's just a matter of time before we take it all over. It's just a matter of damn time. And apparently our fleet is more substantial than the British fleet. So we could be ready for a war against them. Okay, let's go for this. We will be at war with them. And we will call in our ally. They will not accept for one, and they will accept for the other. Why can't I call them in individually? Okay, let's call them in and see what happens. Has honored our military alliance. Wonderful. They've joined in to both. For some reason, even though they don't want one of them. So Catalonia should handle Spain. Or at least keep Spain a bit occupied. Catalonia has 1 million men. What the hell? Austria-Hungary. They have a truce with the United Kingdom. Which is what's keeping them from joining in. The British Empire, though, is a very strong nation. I will give them that. But we will send back our fleet now. We will send back the Königliche Marine. Just to make sure that they won't be able to transfer over any silly men over to our side of the war. When I say our side of the war, I mean Dutchland itself. It's like they did last war. Okay. Move it down along the Nile, everyone that can. Let's go for Aswan, and we'll have over there, just follow along the Nile as far as you can go. And take Sudan. So a lot of people living in Sudan. The biggest Belgian army is actually in Persia, which is interesting. They've already landed. Plus we have the Danish crap on a stick. This is not good. We have to mobilize by now. We really do. The problem is that we won't be able to get that many men, and they won't be that good either. 33,000. We need more. We need to transfer men over here. We need to do it now. We need to have, for example, the second army under Barfo von Damen. Meanwhile, these guys will just have to hold out. This war is going terrible at the moment. Just utterly shit. In Leeuwarden, we lost 9,000 men against the Danish. We were not really prepared for this. Can we call in the Dutch? Or I mean the Belgians. They will accept. Good. They have honored our military alliance, and their army, while it's not that big, it should help out with stalling. It should stall them for a little bit at least. They're actually fighting against the French now. So there's war all across the world. In Catalonia, interesting things are happening. Though what happened to the Catalonian army? It just evaporated. And they're declaring war on Banat, which will put us into war with Germany itself. And I don't think we're ready for such an event, really. Definitely not ready for such an event to happen. Why are they at war with Belgium? What the hell is happening to the world? Belgium is at war. Wait, Russia joined in on Egypt's side in this war? Why? How? Is it because they have something in Persia? Persia is actually in their sphere. I hope they don't join in against us. Okay, I'm sorry, Austria-Hungary, but we can't really join into that war. It's just not something that we can do. Okay, let's go for steel steamers. So yeah, we have our army ready there. We just need to get some proper soldiers to join in. And this one should do it fairly nicely. And move along the Nile, so we can at least get rid of this war and win it. So we can focus on our fight against the British Empire. At least we haven't fulfilled it completely, but I mean, honestly, a lot of Egypt is just wasteland. And while, not really wasteland, but it's not really... This is actually occupied by the Belgians. We just need to win this before the Belgians do. So we can't really be bothered with the Belgians now, can we? The Ottoman Empire, welcome to this conflict. Will you join us? They will accept. Well, we have the Ottoman Empire on our side in both wars. So now we at least have some things behind us. Catalonia is smashed completely. I was expecting Catalonia to be of some help. Apparently I was hoping for a bit too much. And at least now we can transfer over this army to Amsterdam and try to save the motherland. Because shit is going down over there, to put it lightly. Okay. Isaac Düker, I don't know who that is. And you've been transferred over, Adrian. What the hell happened to you? Battle of Kodavaringen. Where did that was? Oh, it was over here. They have so many men everywhere. I don't know why they even bother. Okay. We need to reconsider our strategy. We need to rebuild an army over here to challenge the British on, well, Borneo. But how many men can we call in? Actually, quite a few. Let's call in some infantry at least. Let's call in what we can. We are losing a ton of money, and I think that our war exhaustion is through the roof already. Which makes sense considering how terrible things are going. We knocked out the Portuguese fleet. We should probably be able to save this ones over here. We saved the Belgians, which is another important victory. And now we are getting into direct conflict with the British fleet. Which, is this going well or is it going badly, I wonder? We are presumably smashing them to bits. Yeah, we are. Sure, we did lose some ships, definitely. And our army is now a bit less strong than it was before. We will try to save Belgians first. Going terrible, though. Going utterly shit, in fact. It's going completely awful in every way possible. It's going so bad I want to, you know, go somewhere else where it's not going that badly. Holy shit, I was hoping that Barfo von Dambenoy would be of more help, but clearly not. He doesn't... of course, everything he lost was the damn artillery, which was once I wanted to transfer over to begin with. Well, at least now we have flexible counterattack. Let's try to save Utrecht while we can. Belgium have cancelled or gotten out of the war, which is probably the wisest decision they've done in a while. And this is not really where you should focus your efforts, Catalonia. Not really at all. Okay, Senussi has declared independence? Question mark? Oh, come on, we lost Amsterdam. Okay, let's see if they attack us. This is just not going very well. Okay, let's go and save Amsterdam. This war is going terrible. Holy shit! Holy crap. Look at what they are offering. Well, we have Amsterdam saved at least. So that's something, right? So if we divided up this army and put one in Utrecht, they will be tempted to attack. This is where we have to place our trust in a defense and win through it. Perhaps we can. This is the decisive battle of all of Dutchland. Dutch honor is restored! Though not by a lot. Definitely not by a lot. Hopefully this battle can be won as well. It's not looking very good, I mean. It's going better now. This is a war to the death, is it not? Definitely a war to the death. Okay. Persia wants to have peace. They are merely negotiating for themselves in this war. Which could catapult us at a good... Oh, so now they would not accept this offer still, but we are on a good path to winning that. So we should probably, maybe, perhaps, call upon some friends over here to be saving us. Because we need more men to help us against the evil, evil, evil British. It was really foolhardy, by the way, to enter into this war at this point. And the British are regenerating more than we are. It's also stupid of me to not send more ships to stay over here protecting the countryside. Because if they send in more troops now, we are... I wouldn't say necessarily screwed, but it wouldn't be very good. If I put it that way. Ras Garib we can take. Yeah, don't you dare. Oh god. Great war against Russia. There we go. That should help. Sending over those men. Definitely that would help. Oh, they were forced to release Tunis. Terrible for them. Terrible. Utterly awful. The Portuguese and the United Kingdom are slowly making advances in that direction. And they are well on their way to winning over here. annex Catalonia, we will not let that happen. Can we send over some men over here? They're actually Amhara nationalists and Dutch color. This army will take a lot of attrition going over there. Definitely. And it's not really something that you should be able to do anyway. Walking over all of this. There's a reason that didn't really happen in history. Okay, have the armies arrived yet? They are well on their way of arriving. Well on their way. There we go. That should be dealing the final blow to the British army over here. And send out the Dutch fleet to keep them busy. Finally! Wonderful! We can now deoccupy our country. Except now we are losing Morocco as well. So things are just not looking very bright, is it? No. Oh, by the way, did that mean that they have landed on Java? No, it did not. They have landed over here. The British Navy is now 11 ships only. So we have naval dominion. We just need to be able to utilize it better. There we go. Take out that guy. And try to attack them. Which is a costly measure. I mean, by this time... Oh god. Acquire Togo, annex Catalonia. We will decline. Cost what it will. We are at max militancy as it is. So can't really go much worse, can it? And now it will. Definitely now it will. There we go. Victory against the British in Africa. What a wonderful sight to have victory. And we will try to eliminate the British over here in Africa the best we can. Definitely. Wait, these are out of time and out of touch. Wait, Belgians? No, wait, the Portuguese? What the hell? And now the... Spanish. Just when I thought it was victory secured, shit like this happens. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. We need to save Amsterdam first, so we will stay over there and do it. And we are losing so much money. So much money is being lost at the moment. If only we could have peace with some nation. Like if we gave up Catalonia to them, would they... No, they will not do a separate peace treaty. We are in dire straits. Which is a pretty good band as well. Tensions dissipate. Okay. Well, we are winning some part. We just need to transfer over more men to the relevant fronts over here. And we need to be able to save our men. Like, save our countryside. Utrecht, for example, we need to save. The Spanish attacked us this time. This is a monumental victory if it becomes a victory. And it is becoming a victory. We just need to avoid everyone else being able to land more troops to aid them. That is a very important victory. Very, very important. And... there we go. We have defeated even more invaders here in Belgium. Or Dutchland, I mean. We just need to defeat everyone else. Yeah. Easy. Easy peasy. It turns out that even though we have come the hell on. What the hell? Who are you fighting this time? Greece. Only Greece. I mean, fine. Sure. Whatever. Let's join in that war as well. It's not like we're at war with enough people. We might as well be at war with someone else. And this is not good. This is definitely... On the scale of terrible to more terrible, this is, you know, quite far ahead on the more terrible part. Oh god, things are just not looking well, is it? Okay, we need to send some aid to Java, and we need to do it rapidly. And now they're sending even more men? Where the hell did they even come from? Where did they land? They walked through France, didn't they? And probably through Belgium as well. Okay. Alright. Sure, I mean, things are going disastrous as it is, might as well take a bit more. If we lose that battle over here, we are pretty darn screwed. Even if we win it, we don't really have many men left. Holy shit, 72,000 men? They're not, you know, thinking they're perhaps overdoing themselves with their whole sending 1 million men to aid them. Honestly, as fun as it would be to pursue this war further, I don't think we can. I don't think we can at all. They want to... They really want Togo, don't they? They would accept only if we did all of these. At the same time, we can't really do that, can we? No, this was supposed to be victory. This was supposed to be going well. It's not. Spoiler, is not going well. And it's my fault for it not going well. We will continue to fight against them. Can we transport over some men to Java? Perhaps we can, perhaps we cannot. They have a lot of men that they are preparing to send towards us. Batavia, let's go to Batavia quickly. No, we lost that battle against at Breda. We have lost the homeland. There's no way we can actually continue this war. Especially with the Spanish sending over 100,000 men to the Netherlands. We have lost, we have been defeated. Things were looking bright since we had the upper hand when it came to the fleet, but we have lost this war. This is a terrible war. Oh god, it's so painful, so painful. But what can we do? We need to demobilize, we need to rebuild an army in the Netherlands as soon as we can. 6, 5, 1, 1. This will all be in the Netherlands, and now we need to stabilize our nation. More Javanese nationalists. We are going to lose Java. There's no way around it. We will lose Java, which is terrible. Where is the fleet? Conningley Navy. Can we transport over these men? We can transport over a lot of these men, but will they reach in time? That is the question. And we are now at 10th place due to the loss in that war. We are about to lose our great power status. So things in general not looking very well. We will lose Java as well. So yeah, this is what can happen when you make bad decisions. When you make really bad decisions. It was looking well, but Catalonia was very disappointing. Catalonia looked so strong. It looked so very strong. And now we lost, you know, this as well. Things are just not looking well at all. We have militant socialists rising up in various places. Especially where we don't have any troops. So we need to redirect this army immediately across the entire globe to try to reach Amsterdam before it is too damn late. Can we, you know, military access? No, can they please save us? Send some men, you know, just pass through, whatever. Do whatever you want. Just come by and have fun. Oh, most of these even belong to Java to begin with. Alright. Try to think rational about this. Try to think rationally. Things are just going terrible. At least Portugal is losing shit as well. Yeah, Bari. We could declare war on Bari. We could, to keep the people occupied, try to take over Bornu Empire. I mean, it seems reasonable to declare war at this state, right? We lost the effect of the East India Company due to losing Java. So what do people want? They want to campaign for unemployment subsidies. Sure, have some subsidies. Just keep, you know, quit rebelling against me. There we go, the historical theory, whatever. Luckily, there's not a lot of them in Amsterdam. The problem is, it will take a long time to reach there. A longest time. Amsterdam got their troops up and they immediately got killed. When will the fleet be arriving? They're passing through Suez now. We managed to get Borno. See, we won, people. Be calm now. Be calm. Victory was won in Nigeria. Oh well. Oh god. It's uprising everywhere. And Rotterdam people got pissed off. And now they are rapidly taking over Amsterdam due to getting more men. The fleet is arriving, but they don't really have many men, do they? 23,000 men. And they're landing by sea in the port here. They're winning a sterling victory though, but they have a lot opposing them. Just a lot. We need to make sure that it keeps from piling up. So let's try to clean up the country as much as we can. Just make sure that they don't occupy any more troops or any more territory. Just keep everything safe. I think let's go for Milbach first and then go to... Let's go over here then to Zwolle. There we go. At least now some recruits are managing to get up. So yeah, yeah, now and Rotterdam is the only one that is occupied by anyone. Let's take that out. Intervention in Morocco. Well, this seems unreasonable. Giving us current state in mind. Oh, Egypt actually wants to be annexed now. So we managed to do something, right? We managed to annex Egypt, and in only a couple of months, the tech for colonizing stuff like Chad so we can connect the Sokoto Caliphate with the rest of Dutch Africa will unlock, and we have to get also this in Hararke and whatever else, Gibe. So at least we managed our primary objective, taking Egypt, but at a terrible cost. We lost Java, and we have to get Java back at one point or another. We have colonial reconquest that we can do whenever we are ready, when we have stabilized the country. Holy shit, 236 brigades, that's gotta be from the rebellions. They can't really sustain all of that, can they? So yeah, Java needs to be retaken. We need to, well, reclaim, you know, our dominion over here in East Asia, Indonesia, whatever. But yeah, Egypt. Terrible loss. We will lose our great power status in the 10th of July this year, but at least we will be a secondary power. Plus, we don't really need to have a sphere of influence anymore. Sure, we have a sphere of influence over Belgium, but they are our friends and dearest ally, actually. They tried their best, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Oh god, it's been a hectic time, and when we come back, we will have to, well, endure even more scramble for Africa and try to stabilize our very, very hurting country. I hope I will see you all then. Wish me luck. I will need it. Have a good one.